Probably biggest challenge was to understand and accept the danger of epidemics itself and then to reorientate, regroup, reorganize and even reevaluate what we are doing and how are we doing it.
One of the big challenges that we face is to keep the communication and to keep the intensive collaboration with the European Capitals of Culture network, and initiatives as Europe at Home and also the conference that is happening now are more than welcome.
It all happened very quickly, so we experienced a lot of challenges and very quick decisions about what to cancel, what to postpone, how to carry on.
The biggest challenge at the moment for our organization as well for cultural sector is to reinvent and to start to use new methods and tools for being together.
Working apart, working from our home offices.
Найбільшим викликом для нашої інституції зараз є підтримка зв'язку з нашою аудиторією, партнерами і загалом з середовищем культури в нашому місті.
We depend on the earned income, so we suffered a lot. The tickets form 50% of our budget, and we did not receive visitors for 2.5 months. And of course, nobody knows how the visitors' numbers will continue in the future.
During the pandemic, all the exhibitions been cancelled, all the dialogues about the future been postponed, and all the process has been paused. I'm not an artist who's producing work that can be sold and hung on the walls. So, together with all the cancellations, every single source of an income has vanished for me either.
We learned that technology can't and won't substitute the human connection.
Despite the shortcomings of this whole situation, one thing still stays the same. Cultural creators keep on creating despite the fact that nobody is buying tickets during openings and all the institutions are closed. Creativity and culture will survive, will adapt, and will even thrive with any given circumstances, restrictions, and problems.
Always you have to have a plan B.
We can be very flexible and very flexibly react.
Good company and with the right supporters, filled with passion and strong belief in the later success, we have everything it needs to achieve what we aim for, to initiate a living exchange between citizens and to put the entire ASH 2022 region back on the map.
We have also positive effects on our organizational skills and much bigger effectiveness of our meetings.
I think we also learned many new technical and digital skills.
As we had no previous experience in filming and broadcasting. So all of a sudden we become a cameraman and technicians and all of that.
We reinforced our interdisciplinary cooperation between the team members and used this for thinking, creating new ideas.
I'm not worried that culture, art, and creativity might disappear, but I'm very afraid that many artists, including me, might not be part of this field anymore. We will be witnessing how social and financial gap in all the sectors, including culture, will be becoming bigger and bigger.
When can we return to producing live art events? What policy support, if any, will be available for cultural creators and cultural sector?
We need to find any possible measures and solutions to avoid somehow this loss of diversification of the cultural sector.
The sanitary measurements, some of the intimacy and magic is gone, and we hope that people will still have trust and will to participate in culture live.
What happens with European Capital of Culture as such when we can't meet each other or we can't have big concerts or theater shows?
Funding for culture and the connection with culture does the isolation tear us apart, and will there be dedicated and continuous funding for important things that are going on around us?
От що мене турбує насправді так і сильно, це, мабуть, нерозуміння стратегічного значення культури на рівні держави. Адже буквально недавно, коли зайшла мова про перегляд нашого державного бюджету у зв'язку з пандемією і потребою переорієнтовувати ресурси на боротьбу з вірусом, то в нашій країні культура першою опинилася під загрозою скорочення і оптимізації бюджету шляхом врізання видатків на культуру.
The most worrying phrase is the new normal or the new reality we will have to face and we know so little about.
How to successfully prepare in these circumstances of the crisis, large-scale cultural event as it is European Capital of Culture.
In the worst-case scenario, changes will be mostly reactive, survival mode, as response to poor support measures and policies. In best-case scenarios, changes will bring new understanding of value of arts and culture in society.
Quarantine is a period of purification by its definition, so there is a chance for the cultural sector to get this purification.
We definitely need to deal and reflect on overproduction and on what is crucial for our work, and this, of course, in the global world and ecological context.
Creative people, creativity and culture always was big pool for new ideas, new innovations, new methods.
Культура, можливо, стане більш відвертою, ще більш проблемною, зачіпатиме тонші матерії і глибший контекст.
I hope it will help different organizations to get along and to learn how to cooperate on common projects.
It would be nice and it could be good result or good consequence of this situation that people would see these opportunities that online gives us.
I think that we would need to be focused in the following period on some small events with very strict safety measures in order to protect the audience that comes to the events.
We as cultural operators, we have to have an open ear and try to be accessible in the way we can, because our audiences, people do need culture, even or especially in such a crisis.
I believe that cultural sector people, artists, producers, festival organizers, performance artists, theater performers, all the sector people, they have the main skill needed today urgently. It's creativity, innovation, innovative thinking, and always looking for new possibilities to find new ways.
Я схильна думати про культуру як про імунітет і те, що дозволяє нам випрацьовувати нашу опірність і стійкість до криз. Тому ми повинні вийти з цієї кризи і з цієї пандемії, мабуть, сильнішими і стійкішими до того, що чекає нас у майбутньому.
Every crisis is bringing us to the new norm, the new monarchy, where we'll have few big dictators and the rest of us will be peasants. Until we reach a breaking point, restart, and do something new as a society.